What's going on, Cowboys family? Welcome back to Dallas Insider, where we cut through the noise, dig into the real stories behind the headlines, and keep it 100 about America's team. And today, man, we've got something that's got every Cowboys fan leaning in, because if this thing even has a chance of happening, it could change the entire direction of our season. So, here's what went down. On Get Up this week, Bart Scott, the former linebacker turned ESPN analyst, dropped a wild idea. He said the Dallas Cowboys should go all in and make a move for Trey Hendrickson, the pass-rushing monster from the Cincinnati Bengals. And the second he said it, the internet lit up. Cowboys Twitter went crazy. And honestly, I get it, because for the first time in weeks, that rumor sounds like something that actually makes sense. Let's not sugarcoat it. This Dallas defense has been brutal. We're talking bottom of the league in almost every major category. 32nd in total defense, 32nd on third down, 31st in points allowed. It's been ugly. And while everyone's screaming about scheme or personnel, the truth is simple. The Cowboys have zero edge presence since Michael Parsons left. Zero. The front seven has lost its identity. There's no fear factor anymore. Meanwhile, Dak Prescott is out there playing like a man possessed, throwing darts, moving the ball, putting up 40 points a game just to keep us competitive. He's playing like an MVP, but it's like watching Superman save a city full of holes. He can't keep bailing this defense out forever. That's why Hendrickson's name hits different. He's not some developmental project or mid-tier veteran. This dude is a proven producer, one of the most consistent edge rushers in the NFL. In 2023, he had 17.5 sacks. He's got speed, power, and that dog mentality, the kind of attitude the Cowboys front desperately needs. When you line up against Trey Hendrickson, you know you're in for a fight. Now imagine him in navy and silver, across from Jadeveon Clowney with Kenny Clark eating up the middle. That's not just a defensive line, that's a message. Suddenly, opposing QBs are checking their blind spots. Suddenly, third and long actually means something again. You give that combo to Brian Schottenheimer's staff, and suddenly, this defense can stop relying on miracles and start creating them. And the timing lines up too. Cincinnati's season is sinking fast. Hendrickson's on a manageable contract, no trade clause, and the Cowboys have extra draft capital from the Micah Parsons deal. So Jerry Jones has the ammo. The question is, does he have the appetite? Now, if you've been following Jerry long enough, you know he loves moments like this. He loves when the world doubts him. He loves when people say Dallas is done. That's when he gets that glint in his eye. The same look he had when he brought in Amari Cooper, when he went bold for Brandon Cooks, when he doubled down on Dak instead of starting over. He's unpredictable, but he's not passive. And think about the ripple effect a trade like this would have. It energizes the locker room. It tells every guy on that roster, we still believe in this team. It tells Dak, you're not alone. It tells the fans, we're not giving up on 2025. Even if you're skeptical, even if you're frustrated, this kind of move gives you something to believe in again. Now, I'll be real with you. This wouldn't fix everything overnight. The secondary still needs work. The tackling has to improve. But Hendrickson changes the equation. He creates disruption. He forces mistakes. And that's exactly what Dallas needs right now. Not perfection, but pressure. Pressure on opposing offenses and pressure on this locker room to rise. I'll tell you what else this would do. It would bring swagger back. Cowboys football used to be feared because of the pass rush. It was about attitude, about dominance, about taking the fight to the other team. That energy has been missing. But Hendrickson, he brings that back. He plays angry. He plays loud. He's a tone setter, the kind of player who makes everyone around him play harder. So here's my honest take. If Jerry Jones can pull this off without mortgage in the future, I say do it, 100%. Go get Hendrickson. This team isn't dead. This season isn't lost. Not with Dak playing like he is, not with a schedule that's about to soften up, not with a chance to rewrite the story before it's too late. And if you're watching this right now thinking, come on, that'll never happen. I get it. We've been burned before. But this feels different. This feels like the kind of calculated gamble that could save the Cowboys season. And even if it doesn't happen, the fact that ESPN is even talking about it means the league knows Dallas is still relevant, still dangerous, still one move away. So here's what I want to know. Dallas Insider fam, if you were in Jerry's seat, would you make the move? Would you send a third rounder to Cincinnati for Trey Hendrickson? Would you go all in to help this defense find its identity again? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk about it. Because this isn't just a rumor. This is about pride. This is about refusing to fold. And if Jerry still got that fire in him, if this team still has heart, then maybe, just maybe, the best chapter this season hasn't been written yet. If you're riding with me, hit that like button, subscribe to Dallas Insider, and let's keep building this community of real fans who live and breathe Dallas Cowboys football. Because hope's not gone. It's just waiting for the right move to wake it up. One team, one star, one heartbeat. This is Dallas Insider, and we'll be right here when the next move drops. Let's go, Cowboys!